Super stoked to share this piece with you guys. I've been getting together analyst with the artist, and we're analyzing the moments within the cage that these artists create. We're doing it together. So much of the information is only really available within the experience. So we got lots of these that we've been doing and tons more coming. We're going to really develop this art form of the analyst and the artist working together to really look for the truths within these moments. This is my guy, Gaston Bolanos. He's a very special martial artist. I love watching this guy fight. Very free and unencumbered when he expresses himself. So he and I looked at one of his classic moments. This is a pretty cool BINK, and this was a fun experience. I hope you dig it.
So I'm going to walk you through it, and I know we've discussed this before, but I'm going to walk you through sort of it at my vision, and we'll go back and you tell me, add a few elements that only you could only experience that I can't see. So
Sounds
go ahead
good.
and roll it, Chris. So we see the kick actually, the kick actually sets you to move back and be able to land that. And here, there's the spin in it. And I think we slow it down and put a few arrows in here. So the jab comes, you're going to slip. In this case, you catch a touch, but you roll with it. The big one for me as you spin is your feet. A lot of people may not see this, but your feet actually don't move. You holding your ground allows him to fall into your bubble, and it's simply your knee that drops into the hole to make the space for the elbow to spin in. And like you said, here we collide. He's moving forward, and your elbow collides into it. And it's interesting, people see him fall forward. Oh, this is cool too. You continue to spin, and actually if you watch your eyes, you don't know the fight is over yet. You're ready with your straight left. You're still in the flow of it. And here, one more look, the jab comes. He will fall because he's so committed to it. Heads off the line, you take a touch. The reason he falls in is because you're not there. He's falling forward. You drop your knee into it, and you run him straight into this elbow. And we see it right here. BINK. Yeah. So how's that flavor? Like as you're looking at it,
you actually said it perfectly right. I used that jab and that kick. I saw he go southpaw. I used that jab and that kick to catch my distance, see exactly where I'm at. As soon as I see that jab coming forward, I'm slipping. And you're 100% correct. I hold my ground because that's where all the power is coming from. You see me right there. I slip that jab. My shoulder dips slightly, and I'm ready to dip at the same time. But my feet stay, which is what allows me to get all that power from the ground.
And get under him. Because he's coming forward. Yeah.
As he comes forward, I'm spinning. If you see both my shoulders and the amount of torque that I'm producing, that's what allows that perfect moment of me slipping and him coming forward at the same time as my elbow landing. As you say, same thing. Yeah, I was so deep in that elbow that I didn't even realize if I was over yet until right at that moment.
Yeah.
I slipped there. One more time. My feet stay together. My shoulder dips at the same time. I'm dipping right there and I'm spinning at the same time. My feet stay all the way together. And I hold my ground at the same time as his head comes forward, and that elbow lands perfectly on the chin, and that's all she wrote.
Sweet moment, man. You no matter how many great moments you have over the next 12 years of your life, your fighting life, you're gonna be talking about that one for a long time. And before we look at this next one, it's thousands of repetitions, right? For you to be able to create that moment. I've gotten
to the point where I can show that same elbow in sparring without having to actually land it on my sparring partners, because you don't want to land that kind of force on a sparring partner. But if you can control it to the point that you can actually show that and not having to land it and stopping right at the perfect moment, then you know it'll be there when you're fighting. That muscle memory and that repetition will be there the same way, and that timing the same.
Thanks for breaking this one down for me, man. It's so great.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Enjoy the hostilities, my friends.